What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Sunday Scaries. Sorry about week 2 of the NFL and week 3 of college football. That episode got lost in the archives. Um, Left hand up for me. We're going to talk about some college football. Absolute beautiful slate all day. Sit on your couch, be a lazy ass, get a pizza, Pizza Hut, Papa John's, Domino's, whatever your pizza is, and watch games all day long. And then we're going to go into our picks. We got some making some money this week. Unfortunately, like I said, it lost in the archives. I think we both went 3-0 on our college football picks. Then we'll go into some trivia, like always, and then we'll jump into the NFL, and then we're gonna go to our NFL picks.
Yeah, should be a good week here. Got a lot to talk about in the NFL. I know that.
Yes, I'm pumped. I'm pumped. Alrighty, we're gonna hop right into some college football. Um, there's some really good games, just absolutely beautiful games. We're gonna start off with probably not the best. The two games I don't think are gonna be the best is FSU, Florida State University at Clemson. Florida State holds the number 4 rank in the country. They did struggle with Boston College last week. Clemson, I can see them winning this game. At the same time, I can see them getting absolutely destroyed. Florida State, they have obviously Travis, their quarterback. He's Travis, I believe his name is Jordan Travis, I think, and he's great. Struggled last week. He went down with a left wrist injury. He tried to catch himself. Um, but I do go Florida State in that game. Do you have a pick for that game, Jordy?
Florida State all
Florida
day.
State.
Yeah.
Okay. And then this is my upset game of the week. I got Rutgers at Michigan. Michigan's on upset watch. They are 0 and 3 against the spread this year. Right, they're 24. They're 20 favored by 24 points. I saw that and I was like, that is to me that's free money. It is 24 points for a reason. Rutgers is also 0 and 3 or 3 and 0. I'm sorry, and I think they can win this game outright. It does suck that it's in the big house, but I do like Rutgers getting the points here. I really do.
Rutgers covering the spread. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, all day.
all day. All
hmm
right.
And
Yeah, I like
then
that.
yeah, and then the next game I got Colorado with the number 19th rank at number 10 Oregon. How
It's the
scary
game
is
everybody
it?
wants to watch.
It's 3:30 Eastern Time. I'm nervous for this game. Nervous for Coach Prime. No Travis Hunter. Um, Bo Nix has been on fire. I do like Oregon. Oregon did struggle with Texas Tech week 2, but I do like Oregon in this game. I kind of like them covering too. People were probably expecting a wise out line 20.5. Vegas makes the lines for a reason. Um, I think Oregon's gonna cover that. I'll be so happy if Colorado covers and wins outright though. I'll be so pumped.
Yeah, yeah. Um, everybody likes watching Dion and that team. Um, but no Travis Hunter. It's gonna be a different game. Colorado's getting their first loss this week.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I don't know by how many points. I'm not sure. Kind of staying away from that one. The money line's just not enticing enough. I mean, you know,
hmm
it's too much. So
Yeah, I do like the over in that game. However, 70.5. It's really high, but I think Oregon could put up 48 easily. And I think Colorado could put up 20, 30, maybe. I mean, Oregon. This game could be go way over, or I mean, it could go under. So then the next game, also at 3:30. You're gonna be pretty busy at 3:30 because I got another game after this one. The Ole Miss Rebels at the Alabama Crimson Tide. Alabama almost had a scare last week. They almost lost to South Florida. That game got pretty ugly. It was pretty ugly. Alabama went through like 2 quarterbacks. Um, but not Urban Meyer. Nick Saban said Milroe's gonna be the starting quarterback. He's shit. Um, the line's 7. The line's -7. Alabama. Ole Miss. Jackson Dart. He took down our Tulane Green Wave. Very upset about that still to this day. Um, I do like Alabama -7 though. I do like the over in this. I think Alabama's going to put up a shit ton of points at home. Milroe's going to go out slinging. But Ole Miss, they can win this game outright. I can see it, but this is one of those games that Alabama could just blow them out of the water. I mean, they have one loss. I mean, they could easily get to the national championship. I think last time they were ranked outside the top 10 was like 2013. And they won the national championship. So I guess we'll see.
the end of the day, Alabama's going to be Alabama.
Yep,
Um,
exactly.
I think they're really sloppy this year. Um, you know, honestly, I before the season even started, it's a little off track from Alabama, but it relates. I was very persistent on Texas under 9.5 wins. I looked at that schedule 100 times and said, no way they're getting 10 wins. They're especially losing to Alabama, and I'm glad I did not place that wager because I would be crying on the floor every Saturday after I watched Texas play. Um, at first, I thought, maybe Alabama played sloppy, Texas just, was more motivated. Nah, I think Texas is legit, and I think Alabama is 100% sloppy. But at the end of the day, it's Alabama.
Yes, and it's Nick Saban. Um,
Yeah.
and they also have probably like 20, 25 five-star recruits on their defense.
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, I mean, it's the same. Like every year, it's like if you got a college football offer from like D1, like Pitt, let's just say Pitt, and you got an offer from a bunch of other schools, and one of them was Alabama. Are you going to Pitt or are you going to Alabama? Full ride, either way you want it. You might play more at Pitt. You ain't winning nothing though. Like Alabama, you go there, you definitely have a chance at getting a ring. Walking around like, hey, I'm on the Alabama football team. If someone looked at me and said I was on the Alabama football team, and someone else is on the Pitt football team right beside them, I would want to shake the Alabama guy's hand more than I would the Pitt guy. I mean, it's Alabama football. Like at the end of hey, I don't know. They're just gonna keep getting better because they have that name, they have that reputation. They're always good. They're just gonna keep getting better people. They're gonna continue to be good every single year. They're gonna be ranked every year.
hmm Yeah. So next game, also at 3:30. There's a lot of good 3:30 games. A lot of good 3:30 games. Next game I got is UCLA Bruins with a 22nd rank at the number 11 Utah Utes. Um, I'm still unsure if Rising's out. Um, I can find that out. But UCLA looks really good this year. I'm actually very surprised. Um, very surprised how good they are, especially without DTR. They lost him to the draft. I believe he's at the Browns. I think, yeah, the Browns. He's Deshaun Watson's backup, and they might need him soon. Um, but yeah, this game could be good. I do got Utah though. Um, I think they're very good. Um, the Pac-12 is going to do what they do every year. They're just going to eat each other alive and just ruin their playoff hopes, I think. Uh, but hey, I guess we'll see. Um, but yeah, I like Utah in this. Alrighty, and then next game we got is number 14, Oregon State at number 21, Washington State. Washington State's looking to play spoiler here. Oregon State with DJ Ukulele, um, Clemson transfer. They're looking to play spoiler here. Washington State, they beat Wisconsin ranked. Um, Washington State's quarterback is doing very good this year. I couldn't tell you his name. I couldn't care to know his name. Cameron Ward, that's who it is. Um, he has 990 passing yards to DJ Ukulele's 630. Oregon State did struggle last week with San Diego State. I don't think that's anything to worry about though. Um, but yeah, I think this game could be a good game, especially at Washington State. Uh, I think I think uh, I think Washington State can win that easily. And then going into our last two games, both 7:30 games, both I think could be good games, maybe not the one. But anyways, first game, the number 24 Iowa Hawkeyes travel to Mount Nittany, to Happy Valley, Beaver Stadium to play the number 7, led by Coach Franklin, Drew Aller, Nick Singleton, Penn State, Danny Lyons. Penn State crushes them. It's white out. There's no way Penn State loses to Iowa. Iowa.
Yeah.
Did you see the end of the Iowa game last week? Did you see what happened?
Uh, no, no, I didn't.
I believe the line was 28. I think they were up 28, or the line was I forget, but it was 21 maybe, and they were up by 18. Fourth quarter, fourth and down, fourth and goal. Clock's running, 30 seconds left. Instead of trotting the field goal unit out, uh, Iowa decides to go for it on fourth down, score a touchdown, cover the spread. So sucks if you had Western Michigan spread in that game.
So are they going to cover the spread this week?
14 and a half. Iowa's defense is tough. Penn State's offense didn't look too good against Illinois' defense. Illinois' defense is very good, though. Very good defense. Allard did not impress me at all last week throwing the ball, but the run game was really, really good. Um, I do like Penn State covering. I do like the under in it too, but I could definitely see it going over. I could see Penn State putting up 28 by themselves, and Iowa putting up like 10, and it just going under by 2. But I like Penn State in
I
this
mean,
game.
yeah, I mean, Iowa's playing two defenses. Let's be real. You're
Hmm.
playing the actual 11-man team, and then you're playing against the 110,000 people that are going to be there screaming the whole time when you're on offense.
Hmm.
Like,
Hmm.
you can play the music in your facility all you want and play the crowd noise and do all that.
Doesn't help.
It is not the same.
Does
It is
not
not the
help.
same. No. And I'll be there this weekend. I'm going to the whiteout game. It's going to be electric. I think the best line for this game, it has nothing to do with the football game. I like over under 110,000 people. I'm hammering the over.
Hammering. Hammering.
Hammering the over.
Is that in the
I think
stadium or in the vicinity of the stadium?
in the
In
stadium.
the
Oh, if it
stadium.
was vicinity, oh my god,
Over
dude. There's like
125?
probably way over. It probably because dude, people tailgate all day and stay
Hmm.
there. Every single lot's full. Trying to get a parking. If you try to get a parking pass right now, it's like $300, and that's like half a mile away from the stadium.
Yeah.
Like, there's probably going to be at least like 150,000 people or more
Hmm.
just tailgating.
Yeah.
I think last year at the Whiteout, it was 115,000 people, and it was maybe a little bit later in the year by maybe a week.
I think it
It's
was
still
was it
warm.
Minnesota last year?
Yeah, yeah. It's still warm out. People are going in the game. Yeah, I could see those late October ones back in the day when they played Michigan and Ohio State.
Which
Um, those like late October ones, cold. Like, fuck, I don't want to go in. But it's warm out.
hmm.
They're going in. I could see it being another 115,000 people. I think a line of over under 113,000 is a perfect line. Right there is where you're looking at. I don't know. That's my favorite line for the game. I ain't betting on the game. I'm having a good time. Um, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. tailgate. Can't beat it. Let's be real.
Yeah, yeah. And I've been saying, I mean, everybody we know is friends with Penn or is fans of Penn State. It is
Yeah.
so stupid to me that they make the Iowa game the whiteout game. It's so dumb. It's so stupid. You play the number 2 ranked Michigan. You play them at home. I mean, the crowd's already gonna be sold out, but it's at 12 o'clock. Who wants to go watch a number, say if Penn State beats Ohio State, which I think they're going to do? Penn State's going to be ranked in top 5. Michigan, say if they don't lose, if they beat Ohio State, Michigan's going to be 1, maybe 2, or 2, maybe 1. You're going to get a top 5 matchup there. And that game that needs to be a whiteout game. It, Ohio State, Michigan, whiteout game every year, every single year. That's my opinion. They,
Yeah.
sh- they should just
I'm.
make
I.
all the they should just make all the games whiteout because whiteouts are pretty dope. I've been to one.
Yeah.
They're pretty awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I remember when it was Saquon, um, going against Michigan. Great game. Great game. Great crowd always. And then I even remember Dwayne Haskins. I remember going to that game for the whiteout whenever Ohio State came. Um, those games are so much more enjoyable than them, playing these teams that aren't ranked where they are as well. Um, it's I'd like to see a better game like Michigan, Ohio State. But at the end of the day, we don't make the schedule. We have no say. So, but what we do is we buy the overpriced tickets and go to it. So, they're still making a killing. It doesn't matter. What's your last game here for
Last
college
game.
football Saturday?
This is potential. This potential game of the year. This potential
Game of the
game
year.
of the season. Ohio State Buckeyes with the number 6 ranked travel to Notre Dame to fight the Fighting Irish with the number 9 rank. Ohio State's favored by 3. I love Notre Dame. I love Notre Dame in this game. I might put a lump sum of money on Notre Dame winning outright. Um, Ohio State struggled with quarterbacks. Notre Dame looks legit. Sam Hartman, he was a dog at Wake Forest. A dog. Love, love, love Notre Dame.
Liquidate all of your assets. Put it all on Notre Dame. You're gonna double all of your assets. Let's be real.
Yes, yeah.
Um, it
Sell in the
it's
car.
a foolish play not to sell your car, to be honest.
True.
I mean, walk for a day.
Yeah.
Stay inside for 2 days.
I'll be inside 2 days watching college football, watching NFL. That's what I do on the weekends. I don't need a car.
Exactly.
Might as well put the work van on it too. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Honestly, I mean, my work just got a new Jeep Renegade. I mean,
Oh
it's
yeah.
brand new. I might
Trade,
as well go and
how much
sell
do you
it.
trade that in for? Probably like what, 40,000, 50,000?
Uh,
That's
a Jeep,
something like
a
that.
Jeep Toaster, 5K. Thing's trash.
Oh, Renegade. I don't know my cars. I don't know my
Yeah.
cars. Um. Anyway, Notre Dame plus 3 all day. So yeah, and then we're gonna jump into our picks here in 1 second. Alrighty, going into our picks this week. Week 4 college football. Jumping right in. My first pick, I got Rutgers at Michigan. I got Rutgers plus 24. We touched on that game earlier. I love Rutgers. See all the memes on TikTok and stuff. I love Rutgers here. Love it. My next game is BYU at Kansas. BYU's 8.5 point underdogs. BYU's just coming off a good win. I got BYU here plus 8.5. Then my last game, I got UTSA at Tennessee. I got Tennessee minus 21. Tennessee's coming off an embarrassing loss to Florida. I think Tennessee's going to come out and they're going to put on a show at home for their crowd. Joe Milton's going to go off for his 436 passing yards. Yeah, I got those odds together. That's plus 595 for 3-leg parlay. That's going to be my lock. It's going to be my mortal lock of the week for college football. So Jordy, what's your picks this week, man?
Yeah. So I love underdogs. I'm not gonna lie. I love rooting for an underdog unless it's against my team. But we got Ohio State at Notre Dame. You said it. You like Notre Dame here plus 3. I love Notre Dame plus 3. I can't get enough of it. These are all straights, by the way. I'm done doing parlays after I lost. After I went 13-1 on a parlay last week. Thank you, Tennessee. Thanks. Anyways, so I love a straight here. Notre Dame plus 3. Beautiful play. We got big noon kickoff in Cincy. I love Cincy. Clearly, repping the brand already. We'll get to that later, though. Anyways, Cincy plus 14.5. Give me that all day. They got big noon kickoff. They're gonna be fired up. I think the Kelseys are gonna be there. That's gonna add a little bit there. Boost the morale of the boys. Give me Cincy plus 14.5. And my last straight here, I like Ole Miss at Bama plus 6.5. Another underdog covering the spread. Good teams win. Great teams cover the spread. Alabama is neither. I'm gonna be honest. I think they are really bad this year. They're sloppy. Give me Ole Miss plus 6.5.
Awesome. Awesome. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna jump into our weekly Weddle. I think last week, once again, in the archives, we got it on the third guess. Let's try to beat that. Jordy, start us off.
All right. Let's go quarterback NFC. Um, I'm feeling, I'm feeling some Purdy. Start off with some Purdy.
6-1.
Okay.
Not an NFC, not a quarterback. Older than
He's
23.
probably
Probably a running
running
back.
back. Yeah,
In the
running back.
AFC, older than 23. 6-1. Let's go with the recently injured Nick Chubb.
Okay. Yeah.
Not a running
No.
back. So he's
Okay.
okay.
We got a wide. Hey, we got a
Older
wide
than
receiver.
27.
Wide receiver with a teen number. Upper teen, 18s, 17s.
In the
Um,
AFC, what
and he's a
about?
little older.
Hmm.
Um, he's been
AFC.
around for a minute. This guy's like 30. Yeah, this guy's like
Tyreek's
old,
Tyreek's
old.
got to be up there. All right, he's number 10. Never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah.
Um, what
Why don't we
about?
just why don't we try to just narrow that before we just immediately go to
Yeah.
guessing? Let's narrow it down to obviously wide receiver.
Do let's go
Um,
with the South. Let's go with DeAndre Hopkins. He's number 10,
Andre
but
Hopkins.
anyway.
Yeah. So, well, let's get it narrowed down.
Wide
Yeah,
receiver.
WR
He's 6'1". I thought he was taller. Um,
gonna be 30 years old exactly.
30 years old in the
Um,
AFC West
or East.
or East.
What number's Diggs? Nah, he's 14. That would have lit
14.
up.
Yeah. AFC East wide receiver about Randall Cobb. No,
Beautiful guess.
he's not 30. Yeah.
33.
So he's number
Shade.
17.
AFC West.
AFC West. Not Keenan, not Mike Williams, uh, not Jerry Judy, not Cortland Sutton, um, not Denzel
Um,
Mims, or he's not even in who
any vets recently signed in the West?
in the West. So we got the Chiefs, Chargers,
I feel like the Chiefs all got young guys.
Broncos. Who's the last team in the West? Raiders.
Raiders.
Oh, Devontae Adams.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go.
Wow. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, fifth guess. Oh, that took us a while. Alrighty, let's hop into our next
All
one.
right. Yeah. All right. Yard Barker, we love him.
Love
You guys
Yard
should love
Barker.
him. Everybody should love Yard Barker.
Yes, yes.
Today we got the most receiving yards in a season quiz. You know, the classic, they're giving us the yards, the team, the year, and the number. Good luck. 5 minutes, 30 names on the board. Start off here. Everybody knows number one.
Megatron.
Yep. And we got
Oh,
Calvin
geez.
Johnson and
One second.
Andre Johnson with that.
What's our two
Up.
Detroits? Cup. Then we got
Um,
Julio Jones.
yep.
Then we got Jerry Rice. Then we got
Got
Antonio
AB.
Brown. Justin
Got
Jefferson.
Jefferson.
Number
Torrey
80.
Holt.
Torrey Holt. Oh no, it's Isaac Bruce.
Bruce. Nice.
Houston, 1961.
The Oilers. Oh, shit.
Oilers. I
Let's
don't
go to
even.
Slant Boy.
Yeah, let's go Michael Thomas. Classic, classic. 2002 Indy. That's Marvin Harrison. Miami is
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek.
Herman
Cleveland
Moore.
2013. That is number 12. That's
Gordon.
yeah, Josh Gordon. San Diego 1965. Oh geez.
Kellen
Hey,
Winslow.
I don't think he's that old, is he? No. Um, Arizona
Detroit in
1996.
95. Herman Moore. Am I thinking of that? Is that
Yeah.
right team? There we go.
Yep. Denver 2000, number 80. Uh, was no, not Shannon Sharp. Um, wait,
Yeah,
no,
maybe.
Shannon Sharp 80? No. Um,
Dallas,
Anquan Bolden,
88.
Bolden,
Baldwin,
Bolden,
Bolden.
Bolden, maybe. I thought he would have been. No, maybe not. 2003, 84. That's Randy Moss. Um,
Dallas, what's his name? Michael Irvin.
oh, I didn't even see Dallas. San Diego, 1965. I don't know.
55.
1999 Jacksonville. Number 82. Um, I'm not gonna know that one.
I think he
Let's see.
starts with a C, like Carter, Collins,
Carter.
Colin, Carter.
Hmm.
Fuck.
Um.
That one's gonna make me mad.
Yeah. So is Arizona. Denver's gonna make me mad too, because I'm forgetting somebody obvious. There's somebody so obvious
I,
there.
I know, and I feel like I know Arizona as well, but
I feel like Denver's. I feel like so. I think it's a Hall of Famer. Chris. No, no. You typed in Carter. Denver wide receiver. I'm forgetting somebody so obvious. If it's not Shannon Sharp. Oh my gosh. I don't know.
we're gonna.
I don't know the Oilers. I don't know San Diego. I
No,
don't know.
I don't go that back. I don't go back that far.
Yeah. Yeah. Um. Honestly, not sure. I really don't know.
Quit and see answers.
Yeah, might as well. Jimmy Smith, Lance Allsworth, Rod Smith, and who's the last one? David Boston. I don't really know that. I didn't know
That was
Rod Smith
tough.
either. Charlie
25 out of
Hennigan.
30.
Yep. Yep. Of course,
25
the
out of
one we
30.
lost in the archives, we got all of them right.
Yeah, I know. That was an easy one.
Yeah, it
But
was. It was Madden
yeah.
covers. Madden covers.
Yeah. Shout out Yardbarker again. Go check
Yes.
him out.
Yes. Shout out Yard Barker. Love them.
Got this one here. This one's just recent. This one was just uploaded, I think, today. Career sack leaders for every NFL franchise. Um, you know, TJ Watt just getting that one, so
Yeah.
shout out him. He's doing good.
Congrats, TJ Watt.
All right. We're gonna move into the immaculate grid.
Oh boy.
Uh, looks looks a little tough. I'm not gonna lie. Um,
Alrighty.
some randoms.
Let's go. We can name some bench players here. Let's go the Jets Super Bowl or the Jets Super Bowl champ. It's the quarterback. What's his name? Not Bart Starr. Bart Starr you could do for Green Bay.
Or
Uh,
you could do Rogers.
Rogers, yeah, could do that
Could make it
too.
real easy.
You gotta get Rarity though.
Ah, screw
Rogers.
that.
Could get Clay Matthews for that one. Tampa Bay, Brady.
What'd you
Um,
say here?
oh, fuck, what's his name? Quarterback. Oh my gosh, Joe. 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 Keep. Scroll down. Scroll down. I'm forgetting his name. Namath. Joe Namath. Couldn't think of his name. Um, Green Bay and
All right,
Washington.
hold up. Ndamukong Suh, did he play for the Titans?
Ooh,
I feel like he did.
he might have.
I really feel like he did.
You could go Julio Jones there.
Facts. Let's do that instead.
Yeah. Jets Titans. Hmm. No.
Um, Jets and Washington. Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, Fitzpatrick. Oh, you could do that for Tampa, Washington, actually.
Which one's gonna be a little more difficult?
Jets, Washington. Let me think. Probably, honestly, Tampa and Washington's gonna be harder.
So let's put it in there.
Okay, Jets. What about Jets, Washington? Braxton Berrios? Did he play for Washington? I don't think he did. I think it's BE. I don't know if he played for Washington though.
It's only been hasn't
Oh
been in the
yeah,
league a
yeah, yeah,
while.
definitely not, definitely not, definitely not. Titans, Jets.
Who all did CJ2K play for?
Yep, yep, that's one. Jets, Titans.
Right here,
Yeah.
Chris Johnson. Oh
Oh
shit.
Jesus. 2000. Oh,
Here we go.
okay, I got that one. Green Bay, Tennessee. Green Bay, Tennessee. Um, what
Hmm.
about? Oh, geez, this is a tough one. We always get stuck with three, I swear. So we always get stuck with three. Um, Titans, Jets. All right, we got Titans, Jets.
Who's another quarterback that's like Fitzpatrick, like Colt McCoy? Who did he
Brian
play for?
Colt McCoy. Oh, that's probably a lot of teams.
Like Josh McCown. Like
Josh McCown could be Green Bay, Tennessee. I could definitely see McCown being a Tennessee backup.
what
Um,
about Green Bay? Was he there? I can't remember
I don't
that.
know. Bortles in Tennessee. Where's Heineke now? Is he in Green Bay?
Oh jeez, I don't know. Hell, I don't know.
I think he might be Bryce Love's backup.
What about Logan Thomas, tight end for the Commanders now? He's like 32. Like he's got to be like
Go with it.
been around.
Yeah.
Like, I could feel like he could be here or here, but I'm leaning more towards like Jets in Washington.
Mhm.
Logan Thomas, those tight ends that just go everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Want
Yeah.
to try it?
Might as well.
2014 to 2023. Damn it.
Oh, jeez. We can go. We can get at least two more. I honestly don't
Two more
know.
guesses.
I don't know.
It says tap on a logo or a category for help. Oh, wow, that
Tap
helps.
tap on the logo, like the 19.
1921 to present.
Wait, Commander.
Austin Braves,
Wait, you. Oh, it just
1932.
gives you years. What the heck? I didn't even know you could do that. Houston Oilers. I don't know
Wow.
any old players. Like,
I know, dude.
um,
Um,
who's the tight? Did McNair play for Green Bay? Steve McNair? Or was he always at
I don't
Tennessee?
know, because they just always had Green Bay never needed a quarterback for a long
Yeah.
time because they've had Rodgers and Favre.
And now they have Bryce Love. I don't know.
Give up.
Yeah, I give up.
All right. Oh, maybe another day we'll get it. Haha,
Ah,
Clinton
Clinton
Dix.
Dix. Matt Hasselbeck.
Corey Davis here too.
Corey Davis,
Same.
yeah. I didn't think of him.
Yeah.
Ah, Clinton Dix. That was funny
I
to
know, that's
me.
wild. I didn't even know he played for Washington.
Neither did I. Neither did
Crazy.
I. Um, Alrighty, well, that's trivia this week. We're going to move into some NFL Week 3.
All right, guys. Kicking off NFL Week 3 here. Got a couple headlines I kind of want to talk about here. And starting off, let's address the elephant in the room here. It's on. I'm repping the brand. What's going on in Cincinnati? Truly, I don't know. Last year Cincinnati Bengals started off 0-2. It was frustrating as a Bengals fan watching that happen after they went to the Super Bowl the year before. Um, but picked it up throughout the season. AFC Championship gave the Chiefs a hell of a game, and we are in the exact same situation. 0-2. Burrow out beginning of preseason, but this year's a little different. Burrow's got this lingering calf injury that I have no clue what to make of it. Do you have anything? I know on the first pod you said you're worried for Burrow. Was it the calf injury?
The
Was it the money?
calf.
What was it?
It was the calf and him not playing any preseason, not preseason, but no practice, no off season really. Um, yeah, that kills. I think that kills, and the Rams are tough. The Rams are
Yeah.
tough. Puka Nakua, rising star. I think that secondary could struggle with him. Um,
Yeah, I think his
that game's a coin toss game for me.
yeah, I think that rookie wide receiver, his rookie of the year stats, week 1 plus 4,000, plus 400 now. Um he had what, 250 yards last week against
Not, I think he has 250 yards total. He has 25
total
catches.
total.
Yeah, he has 25
Yeah,
catches in
yeah, 25
2 games, most
catches.
ever.
Yeah.
Crushed it. Crushed it. It was
Yeah.
19, and he crushed it.
Yeah, against a really good Rams or 49ers defense. They gave them a really good game. Um, but yeah, I don't know what to make of Burrow's calf injury. I think they're going to play him this week, which is kind of wild because rumor has it Aaron Donald isn't eating all week because he's feasting on Joe Burrow calves on Monday night. Um, it's gonna be bad. Hopefully Orlando Brown can do something against Aaron Donald. Paid a lot of money for him. Step up, okay. What I think personally the Bengals need to do here with Joe Burrow, they need to give him that time to rest his calf. Um, they got the Rams this week, Monday Night Football. Then Tennessee, they travel to Tennessee. Then they travel to Arizona, and then they play the Seahawks at home. That's a 4 week span, weeks 3 through 6. Um, I personally think they need to put Joe Burrow on the IR for these 4 weeks. He serves his 4 weeks on the IR, and then after that 4 weeks, week 7 is here. Bengals have a bye week 7. That gives Joe Burrow an extra week of rest, just free added on. It's essentially like an extra week on the IR. Um, he can get right during that time. He can keep resting. He does what he needs to do. And he comes back just in time where they need him to win games for this team. Where right after bye, they travel to San Francisco and then all the way back over and play the Bills in Cincinnati on Sunday Night Football. And then fast forward 2 weeks, Thursday Night Football in Baltimore. Next week, they place the Steelers at home. And then next week, they travel to Jacksonville. A few weeks down the road, they're at Pittsburgh. Right after, they are at Kansas City. And then they play the Browns at home for the final game of the season. That's a span of 8 games that they need to win if they want to make a playoff run. And if they risk Burrow with that calf injury now, and rush it, and it's like, oh, he injured it, he irritated it at the end of the game, massaging a calf all year round, and him playing how he has been, you're not going to make the playoffs. You're not winning these games. A healthy Burrow, those last games there, he can win those games. But I don't know. I personally think the Bengals need to let him rest. This would be a perfect 4 weeks for it. They can beat Tennessee without Burrow. I feel like they can beat the Cardinals without Burrow. As far as the Rams and Seahawks, I don't know. That's a tough division over there on the West Coast. But yeah, I think they need him healthy for those last games in the season.
Yeah, I can agree with you there. That's a killer stretch. Killer stretch at the end
Yeah,
of the season.
yeah.
Especially in the NFC, in the AFC North. They're gonna have to eat each other alive for a playoff spot. It's right now. I got the Ravens on top in that division. Um,
hmm
and unfortunately, the Bengals are at the bottom for me. But I think they're gonna turn it around. I think they will. I hope they do. I love
Yeah, I
Burrow.
don't think it's panic time yet. Panic time would be an 0-4 start. 0-4 start, it's time to panic.
Agreed.
Caleb Williams panic? Absolutely not. But panic for sure. I want to push into the NFC now. Let's talk about Justin Fields. interview today, and a few quotes that I picked out in particular from this interview. A little, just in a 2.5 minute segment, is that Justin Fields felt like he was robotic last week against Tampa Bay. He's not playing like himself. Um, he said, and I quote, "F it, I'm gonna play football like I know how to play football." Does that mean that this is a positive future now for Justin Fields? Fantasy people. Personally, I have him in fantasy. It is frustrating to see him not play like how he had at the end of last year. He came in, you're like, oh, this is an easy 20-point performance every single week from Fields. Lo and behold, it is not a 20-point performance. He is sitting in there like a pocket passer. He wants to try to do that. And he said to the reporters that it could be the coaching. He wants to think less and play more. He said you got the people in your ear, in the helmet, telling you do this, do that, do this. He's sitting in there like a pocket passer. He's not a pocket passer. Um, he's play action, run with it, designed run. He's a running quarterback. Um, I think he's more of a runner than Lamar. To be honest, Lamar's a better passer than him. Um, but I think this week coming up against the Chiefs shouldn't be one that you take and say tank for Caleb Williams. It's the Chiefs. I think they're like a 12.5 point favorite or something like that. It's definitely double digits. Um, but maybe the following week, I can't recall who they play off the top of my head, but I feel like that would be a good game for you to bounce back and say, hey, Justin Fields can do this. You need to let him do what he does. Um, Anything on Justin Fields? You got
Um,
anything? Any input?
no, he's so young. That coaching staff's terrible. The defensive coordinator just stepped down. Eberflus got
Yep.
to go. He's got to go, I think. Um, I like Justin Fields. I'm hoping for him. It sucks because I have DJ Moore. Um, but I pray for Fields. I really want him to play good. But Ohio State quarterbacks just never pan out. They just don't.
No. Um, they play at home versus the Broncos the following week, first of the month, October. And then they travel to Washington to play the Commanders on what I believe is Thursday Night Football. Yes. So, two games back to back where I think that the Bears can show that they can win games and Fields can do well. Um, just not this week against the Chiefs. It's not going to happen. Chiefs are a 12.5 point favorite, yes.
That's a lot of points. It's a lot of points in the NFL. Even a touchdown's a
It
lot of
is. It
points.
is.
12 and a half. Whew.
It is, though. Kansas City at home, though, against the Bears.
I like Kansas
Duh
City.
Bears.
Duh Bears. Duh
Yeah.
losers.
All right. Speaking of the NFC North, trade today, Cam Akers, pending a physical, of course, swapped for some 2026 draft picks. What do you think of that?
Um, RIP Alexander Madison fantasy owners.
Yes.
Because KOC probably is going to use him the right way. I no nothing against Sean McVay. Sean McVay's best one of the best coaches in the NFL, but I think Kevin O'Connell is going to use him to his max potential. I mean, we've seen Cam Akers. I mean, you've seen it in fantasy. He's been either a boom or a bust the last couple of years. Um, I think it's nice. They're gonna have Cam Akers and Madison. It's a great one-two punch. I'd put that in top 10 running back duos, maybe in top 5 in the league. Um, but yeah, pretty good trade. Vikings are gonna need it against the Chargers this week because they're both 0-2. Um, Kirk Cousins is playing out of his mind, playing absolutely out of his mind. Justin Jefferson has 300 yards receiving, I believe. They're both playing out of their minds, and their defense just sucks. But luckily for them, the Chargers' defense sucks. But the Chargers' offense has been amazing. And lucky for them, the Vikings defense sucks. So this game has over
Yeah.
written all over it. The over under is at 53 and a half. Um, I'm hammering the over in that game. Um, yeah, I do like Minnesota in that game though.
Yeah. Back to Cam Akers though. You know, he only played one game so far. They just straight up, week 2, they were like, "Hey, peace." Kind of weird, but the end of last year in a 3-game span, the last 3 games of the season, um, he averaged over 5 yards a carry each game, only having about 20 yards a carry. So that put him over 100 yards each game and 3 touchdowns. Those 3 touchdowns did come in one game, though, against the Denver Broncos. But, once they started to use him and actually give him the touches, those were the only time all of last year that he got over 20 carries. He was 100 yards every single time. Um, if they used him like that earlier in the season, he's a 1,000-yard rusher easily. Just looking here, whenever they played Tampa Bay, he had 5 carries, 3 yards, giving him the ball 5 times. Um, it's kind of a slap in the face, giving your running back 5 carries. I think the Vikings will do well with him, like you said. I think he's got a nice little future there, possibly. Only time will tell, though. Um, Moving on from Cam Akers, I want to talk about the Jets a little. Um, after Rodgers went down, they came out, "Hey, Zach Wilson's the man." You know, um, Kaepernick's manager contacted them. Nobody cares. Kaepernick is like 40. He's old now. Um, he hasn't played in the NFL in a while. He ain't getting a job. Um, I don't think Zach Wilson is the man though. Zach Wilson is trash. He sucks. I bet the under in his yards this past week against the Cowboys. If it wasn't for a freak play to Garrett Wilson, that under would not have been as close as it was. It was under 180 and a half, and he had 170. If that freak play doesn't happen, he has maybe 112 yards. Um, I don't I don't know about this Jets team. Their defense, fantastic, fantastic. But you need the offense to support the defense. And I don't think their offense can help support the defense. They're just not. It's just not there for me. I don't see it. They underused Brees Hall. Brees Hall's amazing. What
Three
I don't
touches,
know
three
why.
touches in the Cowboys game.
Yeah, it's like yeah, like 3 or 4 touches. That's disgusting. The week prior, he had over 100 yards rushing, I believe. Um, Use this man. Like I don't get it. That offense is worrying me. Um, they host New England this week. Maybe they can show a shot,
Hmm.
sign of life. But Zach Wilson, I don't think. I don't know.
Yeah, the Jets are 2.5 point underdogs at home. Um, Patriots are, my opinion, other than the Vikings, I think they're the best 0-2 team. Like playing good. Overall, I don't think they're the best 0-2 team, but the way they've been playing in 2 close games. Their defense is nasty. Mac Jones, if he can eliminate the interceptions, if he can eliminate that one interception he threw against New England or against Philly, they possibly win that game. He eliminates the last interception, they possibly win that game. Um, I do like New England in this game, but Zach Wilson, I think he just needs to get the ball out of his hands quicker. Um, Against Cowboys defense doesn't help. Micah Parsons just ate him alive. That
Dog. He
that
is a dog.
that defense just ate Zach Wilson alive. Um, yeah, so I mean, wish the best for Zach Wilson. I feel bad for Jets fans. I really, really do. I really do feel bad for Jets fans with no Rodgers.
Yeah. Yeah. That sucks. Um, I kind of want to transition here just because I'm on a hot streak here. Okay. Picking winners for these games. Week 1, 11-5, 5 wins. All right, 5 losses. Not bad, not bad. But week 2, 13-3.
Hmm.
I'm only getting better. This week, I'm looking at 14-2 or 15-1, possibly 16-0. I'm gonna run through my picks here. I'm gonna explain some of them to you that I think are gonna be close ones and why I think they're gonna win. But there are some that are guaranteed wins. All right, starting off here, Thursday night. We all know who's winning this game. San Francisco, easily, no questions. Transition here, Sunday. Tennessee at Cleveland. I have Tennessee winning this game. Um, Cleveland without Chubb this week, and they they need Chubb honestly. Um, Tennessee just beat the Chargers. They didn't have Eckler, and they had Joshua Kelly did all right. But at the end of the day, Eckler is a big part of that offense, and the Chargers couldn't get it done without him. I don't think that the Browns are getting it done without Chubb. The offense looked bad against Pittsburgh without him. Pittsburgh has a good pass rush defense. It's great. Um, but, Tennessee, they always hold, not always, but they hold running backs under 100 yards. And I think Tennessee's going to win this game. They're going to come into Cleveland. They're going to win. Uh, the Falcons coming to Detroit. I love the Falcons here. Love the Falcons. The Falcons have been my underdog team past 2 weeks. That Pick'em league that I have you in. Everybody picked the Packers last week except for who? Me. Um, Atlanta looks great with Bijan in the backfield. Detroit is banged up, offense, defense. Whether they're out on the IR or just didn't participate in practice, kind of doing walkthroughs. Falcons, their starters, they're there. They're ready to play. They're active. I think Bijan's going to run all over them, 100 plus. He's getting 100 plus yards, and I think he's going to get his first rushing touchdown of the season this week. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that. New Orleans coming to Green Bay. I like Green Bay. Um, New Orleans barely beat arguably the worst team in the NFL on the road. Uh, the That game was kind of bad to watch. It was painful to watch two horrible offenses just clash it out. It was bad. I don't like Carr on the road. I think he's terrible on the road.
Terrible.
And I think that the Packers are going to be fired up at Lambeau to win after losing that real close game on the road last week to the Falcons. So give me Green Bay on this one. It's got Green Bay written all over it.
It's got the under written
Um,
all over it too.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Denver travels to Miami. Everybody knows who is winning this game. It's Miami. Um, Chargers travel to Minnesota. You said it. It's the over. And you also said it. Minnesota. Give me Minnesota. This is what I want to consider the battle of mid. Okay? This game is going to be so mid. Watching it, it's going to be bad, but it's going to be a lot of points. Because these teams are all mid. Defenses are mid. Offenses are pretty good, though. This is prime time for Kirk, though. He actually played really good, in my opinion, on Thursday in actual prime time. But, dude, 1 o'clock Kirk is going to tear the Chargers up.
Demon.
Jefferson's going to have 100 plus.
Demon.
Yeah, yeah. The Chargers are going to keep it close, but they're going to lose. Simple as that. New England traveling to New York. Again, Zach Wilson sucks. The Pats are better than Wilson. I don't care. Give me the Patriots. Here's a long span of easy wins. We got Buffalo at Washington, Buffalo. Houston at Jacksonville, Jacksonville. Indianapolis at Baltimore, Baltimore's winning. Carolina at Seattle, Seattle wins. Chicago at Kansas City wins. Dallas at Arizona, Dallas wins. And then Sunday Night Football, Pittsburgh is traveling to Las Vegas to play the Raiders and Jimmy G. I I think Jimmy G is going to get sacked at least 6 times this game. Um, Probably more. Pittsburgh's going to win, but I think Pittsburgh's offense is going to be very sloppy, like they were against the Browns. Um, but the defense is just going to carry them to another win. Last week the defense outscored the offense. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, I think Pittsburgh takes this one. They pull off the win on the road. All right, Philly. We got the dual Monday night games again, which I do not like. I do not like that I have to watch 2 games at once on Monday night. But Philly travels to Tampa Bay. Philly's winning that. We all know that. And then the Rams come to Cincy. This is honestly, it could be last chance for the Bengals. This is might be my last chance to defend this team. I think they're going to be fired up to win in prime time at home. They're going to be wearing all whites, the white helmet, the white jerseys, arguably the best uni combo in the NFL. They are 2-0 wearing this, where they beat the Tua and the Dolphins at home last year on Thursday night, where Tua went alien fingers. And then they traveled to Pittsburgh later in the season and beat Pittsburgh at home in the whites. The Bengals in the whites, it's hard to go against them.
It is. It's very hard to go against them.
Yeah. They're also doing, the Bengals have their own Ring of Honor. It's their own version of their Hall of Fame. Ocho Cinco and Boomer Esiason are being nominated into it that night. I mean, it's going to be electric. Like, the crowd's going to be into it. The white uniforms. It's going to be tough to assess this one, but I got to say Cincy. Burrow, I feel like he's kind of like day to day on his status, which is hard to guess how far out we are right now from Monday Night Football. But I think if Burrow plays, they win. If Burrow doesn't play, I don't know if they'll win.
Who's the backup? Trevor Siemian.
No, they have Jake Browning and then Will Levis, West Virginia.
Will Levis. No, Will Levis is Tennessee.
Tennessee? What am I thinking?
Will Levis.
Will Greer.
Greer. Didn't know he was in the NFL still.
Yeah.
Levis is Tennessee.
My bad.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
A lot of Wills.
Will Greer. Yeah. West Virginia quarterback. 28 years old. 5th season. So they just got him. Yeah, those are my picks. For just straight up wins. Yeah.
Who's scoring a touchdown? Give me one guaranteed in any game. Just one guaranteed touchdown. Who's scoring?
Right, Bijan Robinson.
That's. I think this is gonna be the first Jamar touchdown of the year.
You think?
Yeah,
I hope.
Jamar Chase touchdown of the year. I need it for my fantasy team. So, yeah. I got some picks. I don't have 16 picks like you, but I have 4.
Hey, those weren't picks. Those were just my predictions. Just because I feel like I've been on a hot streak. I just gotta.
I can't deny the hot streak.
I gotta get the word out. I gotta let people know I'm about that. I am hot right now. Yeah. I mean, I don't. 13-3 last week. The only thing that screwed me was the Chargers, the Bengals, and the Browns. All very close games. So, I was that close to going undefeated. But yeah, let's hop into a little parlay or some straights for the people.
This is my parlay for the people here already. So we got Tennessee at Cleveland. I got Tennessee plus 3.5. I think Tennessee wins the game outright though. Chargers at Minnesota. I got Minnesota plus 1.5. Chargers are favored in this game. I believe I have here the line was, started at the Chargers. Where is it? The Chargers. It started at Chargers plus -2. That line dropped. I love Minnesota. I love them winning outright. Love the over in that game. My next game, this was my last game, and then you reminded me of a game. Bills at Commanders. I got Washington plus 6.5. They're hot. Sam Howell looks good. That defense is awesome. Brian Robinson, awesome. Terry McLaurin.
Playing lights out.
Yes, Terry McLaurin, awesome. Yes, I got Washington plus 6.5 there. Now the last game I got Tampa plus 4.5. Baker Mayfield, primetime football. Eagles. I wouldn't say they don't look as good as they did last year at this time. Obviously, I thought they were gonna be better than they were. I don't know. They just seem a little sluggish. I mean, they're winning the game. They're winning their games. But I think interdivision rival at I mean not interdivision rival, but Tampa, they're tough. That defense is tough. Baker will do anything to win a game, and Tampa Bay plus 4.5 is the play.
Yeah, Baker, nearly 500 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. He is killing it. But you know, one thing with that game that's that will help you out there. James Bradbury, questionable for the Eagles.
Yeah, their whole
and
secondary
Maddox, he's IR. Two big names for that defense.
Yeah, their secondary's in shambles right now. I believe in the Vikings game, I think one of their safeties got hurt and they were on their last safety or something like that. But
yeah.
I'll do like Tampa plus 4.5 there. I think the Eagles win, but I do like Tampa plus 4.5.
Yeah. The only thing that is annoying, in my opinion, for that game, it's going to be, Tampa Bay's going to be in it. It's going to be like, oh, here we are. We've got 3 minutes left to play. We're down a field goal. A field goal ties it. We can head to overtime. But it's going to be that same old shit with 4th and fucking 1. And are the Eagles punting it? No. Everybody's lining up, and they're going to just push Jalen Hurts for a first down. It's annoying. I get it. It works. Like run it. You can't stop us. We're going to run it. Like, I get it. It's just so annoying. Like, It's like, I don't know.
We love the drama. We don't like to see knees to win a game.
Yeah, because I mean, they get like 3 yards every time on it. Honestly, you could do that the whole game. Start on the 25, you get a touchback. 3 yards, 3 yards, 3 yards.
I'd like to see
okay,
that.
It's 4th and 1. Oh, what are we gonna do? Again, all the way up the field. You could take a whole quarter of play and be up 7-0. It's annoying, but in those situations, you got to do it. You saw it in the Super Bowl. It was annoying. They still lost. Good. I'm glad they lost doing the QB sneak the whole fucking game.
Yeah, those are my picks for the week. So.
Yeah, I got a little parlay here. I said it earlier. Bijan Robinson, he's killing it. I love the Falcons. I love his over. I don't even know what it is yet because it hasn't came out, but I love it. Over on the rushing. Justin Jefferson hasn't came out yet. Over on receiving yards and receptions, both. Tony Pollard hasn't came out yet. Over on rushing. They're going to be winning by like 21 at halftime. Run the ball. The only way I see the over not hitting is because they put that dog in, Deuce Vaughn, and he starts getting the carries because they don't want Tony Pollard to get injured. That's the only way I see him not getting the over. And I like a little bounce back here from T-Law, Trevor Lawrence, over 1.5 passing touchdowns. They play Houston. It's divisional. He's going to be fired up. He wants to win. I think he's going to play great. He's going to get back in that swing with Ridley. Give me Lawrence over 1.5 passing touchdowns.
I like it. I haven't looked at anything yet. I'm just gonna go off the dome here. I like CMC anytime touchdown. That's free money. Derrick
I think it's
Henry.
like minus 250. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the problem.
I like
It's like it's just not good enough.
Derrick Henry anytime touchdown. We're gonna skip down and we're gonna go with. I'm gonna pick a random game. Close my eyes. We're gonna go with Travis Kelce anytime touchdown. There you go. There's the
Brian,
three leg
you think?
parlay.
What do you think, Brian Robinson? Do you think the Commanders get close enough to the red zone and they run one
I like
in
Brian
with
Robinson.
Robinson?
I like Brian Robinson there. Bills'
Is
run
he,
defense was atrocious against the Jets, so
he's got 146 yards on 37 carries and 2 touchdowns.
yeah, I'll take that. Might as well throw in Mark Andrews anytime touchdown.
You think? He scored last week, didn't he?
Actually, throw Gus Edwards on that. Throw Gus Edwards.
Like Gus.
I like Raheem.
Gus
I like
Edwards.
Mostert.
Oh yeah,
Um,
he tore it up on he tore it up last
yeah,
week.
beat me in fantasy. I love it.
Um, he had that 40-yard touchdown,
Something
right?
like yeah,
Something like that. Real long one. It was nice.
41 I think maybe.
Runs for 2 touchdowns.
I bet it every week. Devontae Smith touchdown. He had a kid. Um,
Oh,
the
the
kid
little
luck.
baby celebration.
Yeah, baby celebration. The kid luck never runs out. It seems like so. Go Devontae. Actually,
Yeah,
no. Go AJ Brown. AJ
AJ
Brown.
Brown. You
He's
like that?
due. He's so due. So due. You saw the frustrations last week against Minnesota.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
due. He is due.
yeah, yeah. He's upset. Only a few targets happens.
Yeah, but that's all
Um,
I got.
uh, um. Did you see that the NFL on October 1st at 9:30 a.m.
Oh, I know what you're about to
for
say.
for the
Falcons, Jags.
Falcons and Jags game. Toy Story NFL game. What do you think of that?
I will not be
It's gonna have
watching.
it's gonna have
This
Booger as the analyst.
that makes me want to watch it. But
Drew
no,
Carter play-by-play.
I'm not watching it for the sole purpose of one year when they did the Nickelodeon game. Of course, they started it during the playoffs. I didn't
Who was it?
know it was the Saints versus the Bears. I didn't realize that that was not the only broadcast on, so I was stuck
I mean,
watching that. I didn't realize it was on ESPN, so I was watching Saints versus Bears, slime on the field, Alvin Kamara getting slime dumped on him. I thought he was gonna die. I thought he was gonna drown in the slime. And Mitch Trubisky, he won the slime MVP award or whatever, MVP Nickelodeon Valuable Player.
MVP. Yeah.
But yeah, I will not watch that if I don't have to.
I think I want to watch it. I want to see. I kind of want to see how it plays out. Because it's gonna be live too.
I feel like it's gonna have to be a
How are the,
delay. It's gonna have to be a delay, like at
That's what I'm
least like a
curious to
30.
see.
That's gonna be at least like a 30 to a minute delay.
Yeah, I
That's the only
mean,
reason I want to watch it. But it's
it's
gonna be
tough.
it's 9:30 in the morning. Like
I think
I guess
I think I think I might watch maybe I'll watch halftime. Um,
watch the first
or
half.
or like first quarter. If it's real bad after first quarter and I'm like I'm not doing this, then I'm tuning out. But I could definitely stick around till halftime. And if I think this is bad, I'm switch back. But I think it's kind of cool. I like what they're doing.
Yeah,
They're
London games are the best. Just wake up 9 in the morning, football.
oh yeah,
Game
football
ends.
all
Game
day.
ends at like 11:30, 12. It's like,
Oh yeah,
oh, give me an hour. I'll just use the bathroom. Boom, 1 o'clock's on all day.
yeah. Go eat some buffalo chicken dip. Your favorite NFL Sunday snack. Pigs in a blanket. Oh
Mm. Comment your favorite
yeah.
NFL Sunday snack down below.
Oh mine's got to be some homemade buffalo chicken dip, dude. Great.
I'm gonna sh- I'm gonna go with wings. Like I'm not a big wings guy at all by any
Yeah.
means. Like, but like
You like them?
when there's wings at like Sunday football, I'm like, give me
I
with the ranch. Like Give me some.
Dipping sauce.
Yeah, dipping
Yeah.
sauce. Little blue cheese, little ranch, little mild wings. Can't go wrong
Oh,
with it.
I know what you like. I know what you like. You like that $6.50. Let me hit up that Walmart.
Mmm.
Let me walk into Walmart and
That's
just give me
college.
that.
That's
I
college
want that.
football. That's college
I want
football.
that. Yeah.
That's college
Six
football.
dollars fifty cent. That was a lot of
You
food. That
can't
was
beat
heavy.
that. Can't beat it.
Like at least a pound probably.
Oh my god, yeah.
Give me like eight boneless. Give me give me whatever those cheese things are. I want I want that too. What is that? You don't know? I want four of them. It's
Six
$6.50.
dollars. Can't beat it. Didn't even know what I
Yeah.
was
The
eating,
only
but it was amazing. The
oh,
wings were. Mm,
yeah.
Walmart wings. 10 out of 10
Potato
recommend.
wedges. Those
Potato
potato wedges
wedges.
pretty
That's what it
good.
was. They were smacking. It was hot too. It wasn't
Yeah.
cold. It wasn't sitting there all day. It was
Oh
warm.
yeah, you got it at a good time.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, best time.
No. Hey, college football coming up here maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You gotta get the chicken bucket.
I think we do gotta get the chicken bucket. Uh,
Oh yeah.
chicken bucket is Walmart sells a was it 48 piece or 50 piece?
It's like one or the other, and one of them was the price. One of them was the amount of
What
chicken,
if it was
legs,
it was
thighs.
like 50 it was like 50 pieces of chicken for $50 or something or $48.
Yeah.
I almost just bought it on the
Yeah.
spot. I wasn't even that hungry. I didn't.
Oh,
But
I
you
know.
can't beat 48 pieces. You can't beat 50 pieces of chicken for $48. Like, where are you getting that deal?
No, nowhere. KFC, you did that? What? Probably like. Oh my
70,
god, like
80,
$100,
probably.
dude. KFC's taxing.
Yeah, I do want to
Oh
try
my
KFC's
gosh.
box. Did you see that box? They have like the family
What
dinner
is it?
box. It's like a open it up. It's like nuggets, wings, chicken, biscuits, all the sauce. That might be a Saturday
Those
meal.
biscuits? Those biscuits, dude. Oh, hold up. Dude, do you know what was brought to my attention? I think I saw a commercial. Arby's has nuggets?
The best premium nuggets on
Are
the
they?
market, by far.
Are they?
Chick-fil-A, no way. McDonald's,
Should I
get them out of here. Arby's is
should I
number
stop
one
and get some tomorrow? Should I get some tomorrow?
for sure. Get the honey mustard and the ranch. Mix it.
Honey
Oh my
mustard.
god, it's amazing.
Oh,
It's amazing.
yeah.
Curly fries
Is
too.
it? But I've heard that nothing better than a beef and cheddar.
Yeah, there's a lot of things better than beef and cheddar. I don't like. I'm not a big fan of the beef and cheddar.
No.
I am, however, a big fan of Arby's, and I'm not a big fan of all you guys that hate on Arby's.
No, that's wrong. Why are you hating on Arby's? Arby's is good.
Yeah, Arby's is great.
You guys are weird for real. Um, LJS, Little Long John.
About
Gotta be in the mood.
once every
Gotta be in
eight
the mood.
once every 8 months. If I eat it more, I'll
Yeah,
probably die.
yeah. Is this a questionable take if I said that Burger King has arguably top two fast food burgers? Top two. Is that questionable take? I think that's a great take. Top
Do
two.
you consider Five Guys fast food though?
Yeah, well, okay. Burger King top three, Five Guys is in there.
What's one?
Five Guys, I feel like now,
What's two
yeah.
then? McDonald's.
Oh, it's tough, dude, because you go to McDonald's some days and, it's
It's good.
like, oh man,
Quarter
this thing's
pounder.
great.
Quarter pounder's S tier. Everything else.
Yeah, and it's like you go some days and like whoever cooked it, they actually love their job, and some days you're like, what is this guy doing? I love it wasn't McDonald's for me. I think my two there had to go to Wendy's Baconator. That thing
Yeah,
is
I can agree
so
with that. I
good,
can agree with
and
that.
it's consistent every time. Every single time is consistent. Um, so for me, that's number two. So we got Five Guys, Wendy's Baconator, and then Burger King, specifically a Whopper or a Bacon King if you're feeling like a huge burger. Man, that thing is kicking good. Um, yeah, dude, that stuff's good.
I can agree there. That's all I got for today, man.
Yeah, yeah. Um, kind of got sidetracked there. I'm kind of
Yeah,
hungry, but
I can agree with
um,
that. Um,
all right.
Don't forget
hopefully,
to like, follow, share, subscribe. Uh, Jordy put the Twitter in the bio. Um,
yeah, the Twitter's active. We're on
Twitter is
there all the
active.
time,
Jordan is tweeting
all day Sunday.
24/7. I forget the password. I'm gonna have to get that off him. I was trying to sign in and I
um,
totally forgot what I made it, but we'll get that later. But
yeah,
yeah, he was just ripping the tweets, just ripping them, and I was loving every
yeah.
second of it.
We post the plays there too. Nobody follows because we're new, but I there were locks on there Sunday. You missed them. I was
Oh man,
tweeting
so many
all day
locks,
about
so
them
many locks.
all day long. So if you want more locks, more live locks, more than what we just give you here, go to the Twitter. All day there, all day. Um, yeah, that's all I got here. Um,
See you
yeah,
guys next time, I guess.
we'll see you. Peace.